Hi there friends, welcome back to Heartfilled Kitchen. My name is Luann. Well, you may be familiar with Mississippi pot roast, and if you're not, you're gonna want to check out that video next, because today's video is all about Mississippi chicken. Mississippi chicken is a Southern classic known for its flavorful and savory taste. While the dish is undeniably tasty, it's not keto friendly due to the high carb content in the au jus gravy mix. Well, today, with only a few substitutions, I'm going to show you how to create a keto version that's just as delicious and will still be loved by even your pickiest eaters. I'll also share a simple side dish and a recipe for a basic chaffle recipe that is, in my opinion, the best way to serve this hearty and flavorful meal. So grab your crock pot and let's get started. To get this recipe started, place 2 pounds of boneless chicken breast, or you can use boneless thighs, into your crock pot. You can also notice here that I'm using frozen chicken, and that is fine for this recipe. It'll cook up perfectly, so don't worry about having to thaw that chicken out first. Now to the chicken, we're going to add 1 can of chicken broth. And I am going to add a note here that I started leaving the chicken broth out, and it just makes a creamier gravy in the end. To the chicken and the chicken broth, we're going to shake 1 packet of ranch seasoning and a half a stick of butter. Cut the butter up into smaller cubes and place it on top of the chicken. And now for that secret ingredient, the Pepperoncini Peppers. You can use whole or sliced. Put a good scoopful on top, and I like to add at least 1/4 to 1/2 cup of its juice to it as well, especially if you choose not to use the chicken broth. You can cook that on low for 6 to 8 hours or on high for 4 to 6. Now let's move on to that very simple side dish that I feel goes perfectly with this, and that is some bacon-wrapped asparagus. Just grab you a fresh bunch of asparagus, wash it, put it in bundles of 6, wrap 1 piece of bacon around it, and put that in a 400-degree oven for 20 minutes. That's it. Just season it up with salt, pepper, garlic, and Italian seasoning. Now it's time for the chaffle. A chaffle is something that is very popular in the keto diet. It's a mixture of a 1/2 cup of shredded cheese, 1 egg, and an optional tablespoon of almond flour or regular flour if you're not on the keto diet. We're going to mix those 3 ingredients together well, and then you're going to add it to your mini waffle iron. Now, with the egg and the melting of the cheese, these do puff up and take up a lot of space as they cook. So be sure to spread this thin so that it doesn't overflow in your mini waffle iron. Close the lid on the iron and set a timer for 4 to 4.5 minutes. After your time is up, go ahead and carefully lift that out of your waffle iron and place it on a plate or a paper towel to cool. There are so many different versions of the chaffle. If you're interested in having a video on these different variations, let me know down in the comments and I will definitely put one together for you. But these come in so many different varieties just by changing the cheese and adding some seasonings. We can make dessert chaffles and savory chaffles. Okay, now this mix will make 3 chaffles, so go ahead and cook all 3 of those up and whip up another batch if you need more than 3. Okay, now it is about 30 minutes before the end of the cook time, and we're going to go ahead and shred up our chicken. To the chicken, add 1 8-ounce block of cream cheese. Place the lid back on your crock pot and allow that to cook for an additional 30 minutes. Now that the 30 minutes are up, we're going to go ahead and mix all of that cream cheese together with the chicken and the broth until it is completely melted. Again, you can omit the broth if you want a thicker, creamier sauce in the end. This keto-friendly crock-pot Mississippi chicken is a delightful twist on a Southern classic. By making a few simple swaps, you can enjoy all the savory, tangy, and flavorful goodness of the original recipe without derailing your low-carb lifestyle. So if you enjoyed this recipe, please give it a big thumbs up, and if you're new here today, I would love it if you'd subscribe. Thanks again, friends, for joining me today in my kitchen, and I look so forward to seeing you next time. Bye!